My name is Michael Tullio and I'm a designer for Crash Print, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make this card, which is a swing card. It's called a Special Bunch of Flowers swing card, and the cup number is cup 312519_698. I've put a little twist on this and it's made it like a double swing card. So on this side you've got the one design that swings out, but also if you flip it round it's got a second design. So first of all I'm going to show you how to make the basic swing card. All you're going to need is a sheet. I've got a couple of panels spare if you want to change the design on the front, so you could change the panels, and we've got one like that and another one with hearts on it, on this particular sheet anyway. And they haven't all got hearts on them. I hope not anyway. So yeah, if you just print out the sheet, cut out the main design, and then like that. I have a little diagram as well which shows you which bits to cut and which bits to fold and how to fold them, but I'm gonna do it without that. Hopefully I remember how to do it. Fingers crossed. Anyway, so first thing what we're going to do is we're going to need to cut out along these lines here and these lines here. You could use a craft knife or a different way of using scissors, but a personal way that I found out that I can do it is what I'm going to do is I'm going to score along all of those lines, which I'm going to do now. So just along all 3 lines, I mean 6 lines on both sides. No, there'd be 3 lines on each side, so just all 6 lines basically. 2 and double check where I haven't scored already. 3. So you can see on the back where the sort of indications would be. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just a crafting pair of scissors. You could use normal scissors, whatever scissors you use, completely up to you. I've got some crafting scissors here. I'm going to open them up. This might be quite dangerous, so please don't blame me if you cut yourself. I'd suggest using a safer way, but I found this way works for me. So if you prefer using craft knife, please do. Don't just do this because I'm saying I'm using this way. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to do one of the shorter sides first, and I'm just going to put it back in the scoreboard, and there we go. And just, I made a little incision just along that whole line. So now I can get my scissors in, like that, not like that, like that, and I can just turn around and I can cut along those lines there, straight down, and along again. Just up to these points there, don't go any further, otherwise you won't be able to make the swing card swing. I thought it was a flip card then. It's a swing, flip, flop, flap, turn around, touch ground card. Maybe I'll rename them. But yeah, so at the moment it's called a swing card. And I'm going to do the same on the other side, so put it back like that, scissors open, and on the scoreboard we're going to go down that one little incision again. So you can see on that side I've done like a little incision along that bottom line. Safety first, be careful with the scissors. I just nearly stabbed myself, so be very careful with the scissors. So I'm going to cut a layer again along the whole line there, and up to that point once again. So you should have something that looks a bit similar to this. Ow, don't get yourself paper cut. Along there, so it's just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Don't cut along the middle lines because, as I said before, it won't be able to make a swing card. So that's our first bit done. That's the main bit done. You'll be grateful to know that's the main bit done. Really quick and easy to make these. All you need to do now is I'm going to take my bone folder and my scoring board again, and I'm going to score along that line and that line. So those lines at the top and at the bottom. Just along, it's in the middle panel, just up to the square. They're only little lines. And again, so I scored that one, that one, that one, and that one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a mountain fold, if I can remember. I think it's this way. Don't hold it against me if I'm wrong. Mountain fold along there and just score along little bits there. Should look a bit something like that. Then I'm going to open that up again and do a valley fold on here. Again, if I'm wrong by saying the wrong terms, if I'm getting mixed up, please don't blame me. I'm just not good with the terms. I know it's a fold inwards and outwards, that's all I know. And so there we got our swing card. That is completely finished. If you want to use it like that, you could embellish it if you wanted, do anything to it, or just leave it as it is. That's a swing card done. And it will just sit like that, and that will fit into a 7x5 envelope. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I've made my double flip card. And also another thing, I skipped a step. If you can see, I've got, when that is closed, you've got like a white panel, half a white panel there. You could leave it like that, or if you wanted to put something in, I've got the other panels that are in there. You could just cut one of those panels out, so I'm going to use that one. If I use it that way, I could just slip it in there. What I do is I just stick it on there with double sellotape or silicone glue, and that would just be in like that, so it didn't look white. But if I was going to flip it round this way, if I was going to use the one with a ribbon or something small on the side, I'd flip it that way, I'd put it in and stick it on, and I'd be able to write a secret message, or not even a secret message, just a general message to whoever you're giving it to. You can write a message there for birthdays, get well soon, any occasion you're using it for, just write a little message there. But then you'd see, if you flipped it open, you'd have a big white space all the way around it. So that leads to my double flip card. Oh, I dropped it as well. I'm back. Right, so if you want to do the double flip card, all you need to do is print out the design again. So I've printed it out and cut it out, the main design. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the dangerous scissors again. What I'm going to do, I'm only scoring down the first line because I'm scoring down the whole line, because what we're going to do is we're going to cut out that whole square. If you want to keep the same design, I suppose you could if you wanted to, it's completely up to you. But it would be the same if you were to stick it on like that. It would be a double flip card with the same image on both sides. But it's completely up to you if you wanted to do that. But what I'm going to do is I want to change the panel. So I'm just going to, if you have a craft knife, you do it with a craft knife. However else you do it that way. But I'm just going to cut out this main square. And because we're doing the main square as well, you could punch a hole in the corner and just get it out that way, or bend it in half a little bit and just cut like that. I don't know how else there is to suggest. I'm sure you thought of lots of ideas. I can't think of any. So if you've got any good crafting tips, let me know. I'm cutting that whole square out all the way along. There we go. So we have got an open square. So what we're going to do now is we still got that middle panel a little bit there. We're going to score along those lines and then fold again, like we did on the last one, exactly the same. We just fold and fold, score and score, and then we will fold and fold. Right, this is going to be a bit of a tricky bit, what I found tricky anyway. You don't have to stick it on yet, not yet anyway. You're going to just place it on. If you did it like a mountain fold on this side and a valley fold on this side, or if you switched it around and did it the other way around, it's completely up to you. You can fold it any way you'd like. Obviously, between the two options, I wouldn't suggest folding it in half because it wouldn't be a swing card. So if you did it that way, you'd have to make it an opposite. So instead of doing a mountain fold on this, this, this side, on this side, do a valley fold, or if you did it the other way around, do the opposite. So basically, whatever you did fold-wise on the main design, and you're making the double flip, then, yeah, double swing. Then just do the opposite on the other one with the scoring and folding. So now I'm going to do a mountain fold or a valley fold. I can't remember which one I'm doing. One of the two, I know that. So now when I just place it on it, it should just match up like so, and it should go together if I've done it right. But I haven't, so that's why it's not. Right. Have we done it right this time? We might have. Yes, we have. So that would just make like that. It doesn't look very nice at the moment because I haven't stuck it down. But it is going to. It will. It will. I know it will. So what I'm going to do now is, now we've got the fold sorted, you could flip it and do a different fold. So it would be the opposite. Instead of having the designs the same on that side and then it'd be the other, this would be the other side, you could flip it around if you wanted to. So it'd be sort of matching on both sides if you turn it like that. Completely up to you. Play around a bit, you know, mix and match a little bit. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put double-sided, no actually, I'm going to cut off the bit that I have made a mess of because it looks terrible. There we go. I'm going to put double-sided tape gun, along the the main outside edges, so down the long side, small side, and long side again, and then the small side. You could use silicone glue if you wanted. You could use any other, I don't know what else, foam tape maybe, I don't know. I'm also doing one on this side of the square and this side of the square so we don't get no flappy bits. But you could use any other, oh no. Not to worry. I think I might cry, I just ripped it. Right, it will be fixed, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Just put a bit more double-sided tape on it, it'll be fine. It'll be fine, don't worry. It'll be fine. See, you would never know that was ripped. Yeah, you could use any other sort of, I don't know, you could use foam tape as I said, or sticky pads maybe, I don't know. I personally wouldn't want to because you'd have sort of the gap in between. But it's completely up to you. Any other sort of sticky, crafty things you know of that you'd stick stuff together with, then use that. But now I'm just matching up the two main designs to each other. So that would be, ignore my little rip, that's made it a little bit wonky. Not to worry, it's all fixable. So that's our main background done on both sides. You might see I've cut it out really wonky and my rip hasn't helped. So you might want to, if you have little white edges, just cut them off. There we go. And on the other side it will be, see, fixed. You wouldn't even know that there was a white edge. Nobody would know, ever, unless you told them. Don't tell them. So, there we go. And now what I'm going to do is I'm pulling out the whole square so that we can stick our next panel on. I'm going to use the one with the ribbon on it, simply because I'm going to stick it that way so I can write a message on it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to use some double-sided tape again, all four edges, and there we go. Put it a bit everywhere. Never mind, it's fine, it's fine. And all I'm going to do, sorry, I'm going to match up corner to corner again with the swing out, flip out, thingy majiggy panel. And then that is our, if it's the right way around, maybe, that is our double swing card finished. How good is that?